My God. Sorry, I just got distracted. I just couldn't help but look at my nails. Like, I'm so happy I got these nails done. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. What is good? So today we'll be talking about how not to care what people think about us, because at the end of the day we should not, and it needs to be said. We need to realize that people's opinion about us does not make us who we are. Honestly, don't get me wrong, it's not like as if what people or people's opinion about us is not important. People's opinion about us matters. It does matter. But when it matters, when it does not matter is what you and I should decide. It is okay, it is not okay to go around and, having this thought and having this, anxiety about how people perceive us. It's not okay for you to be thinking about it all the days of your life, every single minute of your life, 24/7, like it's taking total control of your life. It is okay to once in a while, have a reality check and say, oh, okay, I wonder what this thing I said, I wonder what this person felt about or feels about it. It's okay to have that reality check once in a while, but it's not okay for it to take over your life. Like for me, for example, in my younger years, I would literally do anything just for anybody to just accept me. Honestly, I was ready to become somebody else. I was ready to change who I was, my values, everything, just so the next person will not see me as that girl or something. I just didn't want anybody to say anything bad about me. I wanted to be in everybody's good books, which at the end of the day, it's not even possible. Like, no matter how good, even Jesus Christ was so good and people still persecuted him. So no matter how good you are, people are still going to have negative or positive opinions about you. You find out that you can't even make an opinion. You can't even say your opinion on particular things because you don't want the next person to think you're controversial and all that. So the first thing that helped me to get over this whole thing was knowing my self-worth. Knowing your self-worth is so important. I know it's already a cliche, you must have heard it so many times, but you cannot underestimate the importance of knowing your self-worth, because it's when you know your self-worth that you set standards. You just need to have self-worth, because when you have self-worth, you have expectations and you set a standard for yourself. Like imagine all the top brands, for example, like Apple, Louis Vuitton. These companies have set standards for themselves. Like they're not going to say, oh, because probably we're not experiencing enough sales, okay, let's slash all our prices and all that stuff. Or the phone that we're selling for 200,000 naira, let's now sell it for 50,000 naira just so we can compete with Samsung or the other brands. These companies are okay with where they are. It's not about what you people think. It's not about what competitors are doing. They are just in their own space, right? So they have set that standard for themselves, and they're not even ready to compromise. That's how you and I should see ourselves. See yourself as a brand. You've set yourself. You've put yourself on this standard. You set expectations for yourself, and you're not going to take anything less. Nobody's going to come and say, okay, all right, so you've said you're worth this. Can I price you like quarter the price and get it? No way. If you go to an Apple store and they put the prices there, those prices are like, if you cannot buy it, go to the next shop. If you cannot buy it, maybe you go and buy, I don't know, other brands or something. But they're not beggarly. They're not saying, oh, okay, we're saying that we're not making sales, so let's drop. No, that is how it should be. You can't. Somebody cannot say, okay, I think you're nice, but maybe if you do A, B, C, D, I'll probably approve, or I'll probably go out with you and all those things. Nobody has that kind of right, really. So when you know your self-worth, you just take it from there. When you begin to live like this, that's when you actually live your life. When you stop caring about what people think about you, that is when you begin to live your life. Because God did not bring you to this world to come and be, I don't want to use some words, there's a particular word going on in my head, but I'm looking for alternative. But what I'm trying to say is that God did not bring you to this world to be a people's pleaser. God brought you into this world to be a person, a woman, a man of your own. Right? So it's not about somebody who say, I expected you to do this thing. I did expect that from you. Who are you to have expectations? I should be the one to have the expectations. I am me. It is my life. Like, I am the one that calls the shots here. The second thing you need to do is to surround yourself with people who would always, like, cheer you. Okay, because it's one thing to have self-worth. It's one thing to realize that I am confident in the person I am. I am okay with being who I am. I'm not, this is how God has made me, and I'm not going to be anything less. It is one thing to be like that. But sometimes even ourselves, even we without ourselves sometimes. So you need to surround yourself with people who have positive vibes, people who would always cheer you and encourage you when you start to doubt yourself. It's not about you saying, okay, I have self-confidence, I have self-worth, so I'm going to just live my life and I'm not going to care about what anybody has to say and all that and all that. And then 1 minute somebody is telling you, just look at you, you're talking too loudly, and you just go home and you're now Googling how to talk softly and all that. But when you have people who are encouraging you and who have this, positive vibes, they are also going to be there to encourage you, to tell you that if that person doesn't like the way you sound, because God has made you to have a loud voice, if that person doesn't like the way you sound, you should not be the one making the changes. That person should be the one taking a walk. That is just the moment I realized that I didn't need anybody's opinion. If something was black and you want to convince me that this thing is not black, and I want to tell you that this is what I feel about this thing, I am going to say it regardless of whatever opinion you have to form about me. Because at the end of the day, what people's opinion, or whatever it is that they formed about you, is their opinion. It is not you. You are the one that should set that standard for yourself. Find out the people who matter in your life. Like in my own case, obviously, like my family, my husband's family, my close friends, my children. Of course, I'm not going to say I don't care about them and all that. But you need to bring out the people that matter in your life. Then every other person is just on his or her own. It is that simple. It is so that's just it. Who you are should not be a bundle of people's opinion about you. You should be the one who should define who you are. You can take a book, you can write out, this is me, my name is this person, this is me, this is what I like, this is what I do not like, I am this, I am not this, and all that. Once you realize that this is this person, me, I am me, and you are confident in that person, there is nothing anybody will tell you that can change that. There is nothing. There is absolutely nothing. So yeah, it's something that we all should strive towards. And I cannot say that I've figured it out myself. I haven't figured it out 100%, but I have made significant progress on myself as regards to what people think about me. Here, sometimes there are some things that some people will say, and I'm just like, why would you say that? Are you serious? Am I really that kind of person? But I try as much as possible these days not to even care. Like, for me right now, looking back to where I'm coming from, and see where I am today, I am extremely happy with who I've become. I'm extremely happy with myself. I know I have, my flaws and all that, but I have embraced myself as me, and I am happy. I'm happy that God has made me has made me who I am, and has turned me into this woman that I am, and I cannot even go back to being that person who was really engrossed in thinking about what people think about me. It's a journey for everybody, including me. I can't say I figured it out, like I said, but when you decide to make that step, it is definitely the right step. You need to keep on focusing on yourself and don't just give a care. As far as you're doing the right thing, as far as you're doing what makes you happy, you're not hurting anybody. If you're a Christian, you're in a good place with your relationship with God and all that. Every other thing does not matter, really. And once you start, and again, you need to also keep busy, because the moment you focus on so many things, like so many things are going on in your life, you have a business, you have a career, you have this, you just focus, you're going back to school, you just focus on all that, you begin to realize that, okay, you think I'm this. All right, fine. Yes, I am. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and I really hope I was making sense, and I hope I've talked to somebody today. Oh my God. Sorry, I just got distracted. I just couldn't help but look at my nails. Like, I'm so happy I got these nails done. Because okay, January, I said this year I was going to be getting my nail, I was going to be getting my manicure. Like, I need to just be on point, to be slaying and all that. And all that. January, of course, I stuck to that. I got like nice manicure. I was happy with myself and everything. February, yes. Then by the end of February, by March, I was supposed to like, you know, get a new set of manicure, and then the lockdown happened and I was just at home. We're all at home and everything. And I was like, God, just look at the plans I had for myself this year and just look at us now stuck in the house. But we thank God. So, last week, or a few weeks ago, the lockdown was called off, and last week I was able to go to the salon and I got this beautiful nails done. And you know how they say like you have to keep on washing your hands and all that. I mean, washing your hands is good. Washing your hands every 1 hour and all that is good. But you know, it gets less boring when you're washing your hands and you're looking down at a nice pair of nails. Some people will call me vain, but whatever. So yes, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope I passed a message across to somebody out there. We are constantly on this journey to self-discovery and this journey to happiness, and I just wish all of us good luck. Okay, so this is today's video. If you're watching my channel for the first if you're watching my video for the first time, please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. I am so happy. Like, anytime I see 1 subscriber, 2 subscriber, 1 view, I'm so happy. Like, I'm like, wow, so somebody is even watching my content. It makes me really happy. So if you're seeing this for the first time, please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much. And again, how did I even say it? When you subscribe, please click or put on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I put up new videos. By God's grace, I will be putting up videos every Friday. And yeah, this is today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care and God bless. Bye.